On the 26th of January 1482, a Jewish printer by the name of Abraham ben Hayim del Tentori of Pesaro in Italy completed the first printed edition of the Pentateuch in the Hebrew language. Now, Pentateuch is a Greek word that literally means 5 books, and it refers to the first 5 books of the Christian Bible: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Now, to Jewish believers, these same 5 books are called the Torah, and it is generally agreed that they were written by a man called Moses, except for the last chapter of Deuteronomy, because that talks about his death and his burial. Studies suggest that the majority of this first edition was printed on vellum, and in subsequent years only 10 copies were printed on paper, only 2 of which still exist in complete form. And many of the 27 vellum copies that are still around today are also incomplete. However, in April 2014, Christie's in Paris auctioned off a fine, complete copy on vellum in an 18th century binding, and it sold for just under €3 million. You know, these 5 books are the beginning of the entire Christian story and form the foundation for everything else that came after. A lot of what is written in these first 5 books were the laws and the guidelines that God set out for his people to follow so that they could know success and his blessing in everything they did. And even though these words were written thousands of years ago, they still offer wise advice that we could do with paying attention to today. A bit later in the Bible, Psalm 119 speaks about the importance of God's word, the Bible, to us. Verse 1 says, "Joyful are people of integrity who follow the instructions of the Lord." Verse 105 says that your word is a lamp to guide my feet and a light to my path. Verse 165 says, "Those who love your instructions have great peace." Joy, direction, peace, and that's just for starters. The Bible offers you and me advice and guidance on how to lead a life of success and hope.